Okay, people have asked when I'm going to go back to doing the Mortal Kombat Street Fighter sequence. So this one, Mortal Kombat, is Sub-Zero. And for Street Fighter, it's from the Alpha series, well, Street Fighter 4, Guy. Now I do these fights entirely differently since I'm taking two characters from video game platforms. I really can't use certain attributes because they don't quite marry over very well game to game. So I'll use experience. This has to do with the character experience. People have lived for a longer period of time tend to have an advantage there. In close, this is when they have their, when their sprites are very close. Which person ends up having a greater attribute? Which one ends up being has better hits, stronger hits, more variety of hits, better throws. Reach. This is to get a little bit farther apart. Which one's going to have some sort of advantage? Strength. Who ends up dealing more damage in attacks? Speed. Pretty self-explanatory. Who can cover the screen faster? Energy projection. Who has some sort of distant attack that does not require their body? And then versatility. Who has the most amount of varied moves to really help them out? So we'll get right into this. Experience. This one's going to go with Sub-Zero. Ironically, he's been a ninja a much, much longer period of time than Guy has been a person who's been doing essentially a lot of his more freelance sort of fighting. You just have to look back at kind of what has Sub-Zero done before the Mortal Kombat series, what he's done during the Mortal Kombat series versus what we've seen Guy do during the time of the Final Fight series, including Street Fighter Alpha and Street Fighter 4. In close, this is Guy. Guy's got a great move set, tremendous amount of moves that you do up close, a nice amount of chains. Now we're looking at reach. Get a little bit farther away. I'm also looking at this one to Guy. I think what Guy has this really great ability for, is he's got a lot of dash moves. So he can be in close and do a great number. As the fight gets a little bit farther apart, he can still very quickly get in close. Strength. Let's be honest. When you look at what Sub-Zero can do, he actually has the ability to pull someone's head and vertebrae out of their body, and he does a tremendous amount of damage when it comes to his uppercuts. He definitely has a lot more damage than what you see Guy do. Speed. One of the things that's really made Guy stand out is that he has tremendous speed. If you ever played many of the Final Fight games, he's the fastest character, which gives him a tremendous amount of additional abilities. Now we're looking at energy projection. You could kind of say in Final Fight 3, if you do the Hadouken motion, Guy does have a very short range projectile attack, but it doesn't really translate very well to anything out of 2D fighter games, even the 3D fighting games. If anything, it would be about the distance of a damn projectile versus a guy who's shooting ice. Now I'm on to versatility. How do we look at this when we look at all of their move lists together? And I'll be honest, Sub-Zero he can freeze you with a vertical shot. He can freeze you horizontally. He can freeze the ground underneath you. He can freeze every version of him. He can create an ice duplicate of himself. The fact that he is so versatile when it comes to the use of ice is definitely going to give him an edge against somebody like Guy. Guy is going to be great when his fight is in close to probably about 1/4, 1/3 screen, where he'll still use that speed advantage to get in really close. The moment Sub-Zero is able to get any distance and be like, I'm going to freeze you, pull off a combo. I'm going to freeze you, pull off a combo. Oh, I'll make an ice duplicate, jump back a little bit. You get the ice duplicate, I'm going to freeze you. So it definitely does seem like the ability to freeze is going to give Sub-Zero a tremendous ability to defeat somebody like Guy.